Are you tired of feeling stuck in your career? Worried about stagnation and being obsolete in your job? Things are changing so fast now. Or maybe you're worried that you are going to miss out on the next opportunity because you're not prepared. In today's fast-paced world, having a clear roadmap for your professional development is crucial. A development plan outlines your goals, identifies areas for improvement, and maps out the steps you need to take to reach your desired destination. A great development plan will provide you focus and direction. Today we're focusing on the art of crafting an effective development plan for 2024. I'm going to share the 5-step process that has worked for me for years. This process should be used for your own personal development plan, but you can follow the same process with each of your direct reports, helping you build an amazing team that will be ready to hit all your objectives for 2024. Whether you're a first-time supervisor or an experienced manager, this framework that I have fine-tuned over many years will help you navigate the year ahead with confidence and clarity for both yourself and your team. Welcome to the Trevity Leadership Academy channel, where we help new supervisors and managers build essential leadership skills. Now let's get right into the 5-step plan. Step 1, identifying behaviors to work on. While many development plans would say choose a skill like learning some new software or networking at a conference, my framework requires you to choose a behavior, one that really boosts your value in the workplace. Let me go through these quick examples to demonstrate why focusing on behaviors is the best way to boost your career. Consider this for a moment, and I will purposely be a bit extreme to make the point. Here are some benefits of learning new skills or networking. I can perform a new task. My LinkedIn connections are now over 1,000. I can make better looking presentations. I have mastered Excel VLOOKUP. I went to a conference. These are all good things and I encourage it, but they are just do it type of things. Now let's look at the benefits of improving or learning new behaviors. I am ready for any difficult conversation. I am calm under pressure and crisis. I am not avoiding high-profile projects because I have overcome my fear of failure. I am motivating and inspiring others. I am seen as a leader in the team. I think it goes without saying that this list is looking a lot more valuable for my career. Some behaviors for you to consider are maybe finally tackling your fear of failure, or your fear of difficult conversations, or public speaking, or enhancing something you are really good at already. Regardless, the goal here is to make a list of potential targets. To be clear, I am very supportive of learning new skills and networking. These are all valuable activities for your career. But if there are skills or networking that you require, you don't need a development plan. You just need to get out and get it done. Now, if you have never considered this before, you may be wondering, how am I going to pick a behavior or even the right behavior to work on? Now, if you have never considered this before, you may be wondering, how am I going to pick a behavior or even the right behavior to work on? If you visit trevityinc.com, and we put a link below, you can get access to our free development plan mini course. It includes 9 videos, a worksheet to use for your development plan, and a completed worksheet as an example. In the videos, I go into much further detail on each step. It has everything you need to make a career-advancing development plan. Step 2 is to describe what success looks like. So I really want you to take a hard look at the options you thought of in step 1. Is there a theme there? Maybe several things are pointing in the same direction. And I want you to consider, if things worked out in the best way possible and you really crushed this development plan, what would that success look like specifically? Don't worry about the how right now, just what may be possible. Don't be shy here. Really give yourself some credit and assume you did awesome. What would you have or not have? What would you be doing differently? Or what would you not be doing? Maybe it is that promotion you are waiting for or the new job that you want. Whatever it is, make sure you really think about what's possible here. Step 3. Now we need to select 1 or 2 at the most behaviors from step 1 that we are going to work on. Take a look at how you described success, and also look at what you had as options from step 1. Now, which of these behaviors is the best choice to work on to get to your picture of success? Which one will make the most impact? Which one will get you there faster? That is what you want to pick. It is usually the one that you think will be tough and the hardest to work on. Remember to only pick one or two at the most. More than that, and you're going to lose your focus. Step 4, define the action plan. Here, I want you to write down the behavior you selected in step 3. Then describe what the current outcome is today when you exhibit that behavior. Now you need to brainstorm how you can interrupt or change the behavior so you can create a new, more effective outcome. I know this one can be a little difficult to visualize if you have never done this before. So let me give you an example from my first supervisor role. I avoided difficult conversations or giving negative or constructive feedback to my direct reports. The reason I avoided this was because I didn't know exactly what to say, how to say it, or even how to start the conversation. So in this case, one action could be to trigger a new behavior, and that could be planning ahead of the conversation and preparing myself when I know that a conversation is needed. For example, I can lay out the conversation on paper first. Consider what I would say. Think about different options. See how they sound. I can anticipate what my direct report may say, then think about how I would respond. And finally, the best thing is to role play with a colleague. Preferably, I want to choose someone with at least a little more experience than me, and this is easier than you think. Most people managers would be happy to role play, as it is good practice and preparation for the many difficult conversations everyone encounters. Role-playing was a lifesaver for me when I was learning how to handle difficult conversations. You can see in this example, by triggering planning ahead, the outcome is that I feel more prepared and I have a plan to drive the conversation to the intended outcome. So I will not only have the conversation that I previously avoided, but more importantly, this will lead to a better conversation and likely a far better outcome. Before we get to step 5, and if you like what you are hearing, I encourage you to sign up for our free development plan mini course. Just follow the link below. Step 5 is to review and adjust. You need to be sure you do not skip this step. You can do this by yourself, but better if you can do it with a trusted colleague, mentor, or supervisor. In preparation for reviewing your progress, you need to ask yourself some questions. Like, what were the positive outcomes from the change you made? Was it hard? Why was it hard? How were you feeling at the time? Were you nervous or did you feel prepared? What didn't work as expected? Then when you share this with whomever you are meeting with, you can discuss and consider what you may want to do differently or the same the next time. Now it is important to review as soon as possible after you try something new. So maybe this is once a week or less frequently, depending on what you choose to work on. A well-crafted development plan is the key to unlocking your full potential and growing your career. It gives you purpose, motivation, and a clear trajectory. So why wait? Start building your development plan today and unleash your true potential. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more valuable content. Stay tuned for more insights and tips to help you thrive in your career journey.